things deeply. Well, I am very honored to be here. It's been a little emotional too, because coming back home, I still call this like home. We spent probably the hardest season of our life here. And as I reflect on that, I think there's probably not another place on this earth that would have ever done what North Cove people did. They just loved us in the midst and in the aftermath of incredible tragedy. I am honored to be asked to be back here. I wrote my book because God told me to. And I think he did because I had to just stop talking about it. It had to be out for other people to now know what God can do in just one person's life. And so I don't think about it a whole lot now. I'm in a different season. My husband has been gone for 26 years. Okay, so I was a single mom raising my children, which was really, you're like wide open. You just want to survive. And I'm surprised I got a book done, to be honest with you. I would wait for them to go to camp, and then I'd sit out on my patio and I'd write on the legal pad. I wouldn't even do electronics back then, so that's how it all started. But North Cove and the people here and the friendships that I've made over these years was my wilderness season that they talk about in the Bible. It was our wilderness. It was our low time. It was our time when we needed to just be with God. We needed to hear him clearly. We needed to somehow heal. And God provided the people. You provided you for us. And I marvel at it that he could have found a place like North Cove, because we've traveled a bit. We I had to finish up my education. We went different places. Settled at the beach. I had been raised at the beach, and so that was familiar, but that's actually where Bill died. He died there. And so there's just no other culture like here. And so when I came home today, I just can't not call it home. It's home. We just came from the graves today, and it's a lifetime ago, and yet it's yesterday. So that season where we were so raw and hurting was not only a safe place to heal here, but it also really fed our passion for worship. And so I still have that. I do still sing, but I don't sing a whole lot because, my best accompanist is gone. It's not the same. And what I started to do is I just really didn't sing as much as I would counsel and disciple people, because that's really what God brought to me, were people that were hurting and that needed healing. And so even today, even though I'm retired now, I retired a year ago, I still have clients that I meet with, but I also have a real neat job. It's like one day a week, so it's not like I'm tied to this. But I work with girls right out of prison. And they're teaching me a lot. Again, it's a culture that I didn't have to touch, and I didn't have to touch it with my children, thank God. But we were touched by it with the boys who murdered our child. And so I felt like there was some way that God could. I never wanted to go back into the prisons. That's not my story. I don't really like that place. I tried. I didn't like it. I just knew it wasn't where I was supposed to be planted. But I'm with a nonprofit, and I work with girls to help them transition into the world, from rehabs after rehabs. And then they actually hit bottom, and God has me there for them. What a privilege it is. I'm sorry about that cough. Okay.